So this is a hamstring stretch with rotation. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna take a dowel, a golf club, put it behind your back, use a step or some sort of box to elevate your foot. Doesn't really matter the height. What you're gonna do here is you're slightly gonna bend your knee and you're gonna hinge over. You should feel a good stretch in that hamstring. Just gonna keep your head neutral. You're just gonna kind of rhythmically rotate side to side. You can do it for time, like 30 seconds, or you can do it where you're rotating 10 reps each way, or a total of like 30 reps, kind of whatever you feel like you want to do, and then you'll switch sides and do both sides.
This is a wall quad stretch, what you're going to be doing. This is a wall quad stretch. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be on the ground, put your foot against a wall like this. The further back and higher up you creep your foot up the wall, the more stretch you're going to get. I want this outside leg forward. You lean backwards to stretch this quad, and you can kind of push your hips forward as well to get a little bit more hip flexors. It's going to get a lot of that quad muscle. It's going to get the front of the foot here as well. You're just going to kind of hold this for about 30 seconds or so, and then you would switch over to the other side. This one's called hip 90-90. If you can kind of see how I'm sitting in this position, my knee is at 90 degrees and my hip is kind of at 90 degrees as well from my torso. What I want to do with this one is you can use this as a stretch. So the first part, if you want to stretch that posterior side, you can hinge over, get a good stretch that way and hold it. Just try to let the leg relax, get a good deep stretch here. But what we want to use this for is we want to use this more as a mobility and deep hip activation exercise. So that's going to be focusing on the back leg with internal and external rotation. So what you're going to start with is your hand is going to be on your ankle. Okay? The more you lean to the away from it, the easier it's going to be. The more upright you are, the more challenging it's going to be. I want you to try to be as upright as you can while still being able to achieve full range of motion. So what you're going to do is you're going to do hip external rotation, keeping that foot down, lifting just that leg up as high as you can. If you feel like you can only lift it this high, try leaning over a little bit and doing this. If this is way too easy, then like I said, to make it harder, try to be a little more upright. You're going to do 10 external rotation. Next one's going to be internal rotation. So to start off, you might need to lean a little bit farther because this one's more challenging, but this knee is going to stay down and you're going to be lifting that back foot off of the ground. Again, if you can do it easily, make yourself a little bit more upright and really try to lift that leg. If you can't lift it very high, grab the inside of your foot here, inside of your shoe, and kind of give yourself a little bit of a boost. Okay, you're just going to do 10 of those, and then you just switch sides and repeat. This is called hip cars. You're going to go both forward and backwards. So you're going to come into this position here, put your hands on the wall. This way you're going to lift your knee up. Then you're going to bring it out to the side, okay? So you're not just rounding the leg, you're bringing it up like you're opening that hip wide. Then you're going to turn that knee down, foot up towards the ceiling, and you're going to bring it through. So it's up, out, circling around, and through. That's the forward way. The reverse way is the exact opposite of that. You're kicking up like this, and you step up and over, open that hip, bring it all the way around to the front, back down. This way, try hip around, back down. This is a banded wall airplane. What you're going to do here is you're going to grab a band, you're going to stretch it across the chest. Okay, I don't want the arms to come away from the chest, bands across the chest. Be in kind of a good golf posture. One foot's going to be on the back wall, the other foot's going to be on the ground. Head's going to stay neutral. You're going to rotate over kind of as far as you can, focusing on maintaining stability and trying to get as much rotation as you can in that torso. And you'll switch sides. So this is a full back foam roll. So what you're going to do is you're going to start your upper back kind of up by the neck area, but you're going to put your arms up overhead. You're basically going to roll from the neck all the way down to just the lower part of the thoracic spine, not quite into the low back. Let the arms hang. You can kind of let your breath out as you go down. You're going to go up and down about 8 to 10 times. You can vary the speed if you want to go faster or slower, but really kind of dig into that tissue to get things moving. You might feel a couple cracks and pops. It's totally fine. Just let your body relax as you roll all the way up and down here. This is a foam roller open book. Bottom leg is going to be straight along the foam roller. Top leg is going to be at 90 degrees. You're going to keep in contact with the foam roller with this top leg. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing open This is called foam roller thread the needle. Your hand is going to be down on the inside of the foam roller. Other hand is going to go behind this arm in front. This left arm, my left arm here, can bend a little bit to give you more thoracic rotation. But what you're going to do is you're going to slide and you're going to reach as far over as you can. Hold it for about a second at the end. And you're going to come back all the way back to the starting position. Roll out as far as you can. And come back. You're going to do that on both sides. So T-spine extension. Hips are going to stay down on the ground. Arch over the foam roller. You can go to a higher spot up. Arch over kind of as far as you feel comfortable doing. Come all the way back up. If you find a spot in particular, it's a little tighter than another spot, you can kind of stay on that particular spot and continue to mobilize it. This one's called a torso wall wash. So your hands are going to go behind your head. The leg closest to the wall is going to be up in this position. You're going to rotate away and you're going to side bend over. You notice I'm not hinging over. I'm trying to elongate this side over here and side bend down. Then I'm going to flip it over and go the opposite direction. Okay, you're going to do 5 of these. So that would be 1. Down and back is 1. You're going to do 5 of these on each side, and then you're going to switch.